Hate is a very strong word, but it's a word that can be used to describe a fair amount of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures characters. And if you have not seen the first installment, you might want to go see it. I've covered a few characters who are some of the most hateful characters within JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, but I thought to myself, why not start that series back up? And that's why we're here. And who better to start with than Allessie? Now, if you don't remember Allessie, consider yourself lucky. There was definitely a time, where I forgot about him. I had finished the series, I forgot about him. Then I rewatched the series, and I saw him again. I was like, oh, it's that children-hating fuck. The thing with Allessie that makes him just so hateful is the fact that he hates everybody, but he's afraid of grown men. Meaning that he will specifically target women and children in his evil plots to just ruin someone's day. Or if they just bump into him, because they're easily picked on. That's why his stand is what it is, the ability to turn anyone into a fetus or a child or whatever age he sets for them. Being a grown man and taking sick enjoyment in children's screams is something that should get you put on a registry. It really should. But he wasn't, and because he was a mercenary traveling along Egypt, but even still, his stand is just so ass. Like, it's bad because we, as the viewer, know that the stand is the manifestation of the soul. So, when you really think about it, that means his soul has to be like one of the most vile, evil, cowardly, disgusting ones. And his personality conveys that pretty fucking well. Like, I'm sorry, but acting like a coward in front of all these people just so you can trick an adult man into turning them into a kid, and then you still lose. Like, the fact that he was bragging about the fact that he turned Jotaro into a kid and, oh, he doesn't have Star Platinum. You thought that would stop Jotaro from giving you the hands? You thought 9-year-old Jotaro, the grandson of someone who was 6'2", it says he was 170 at 19, but in reality he looked like 225. His great-great-grandfather, who was 6'5", 250. But to make matters worse about Allessie, he would justify himself just by, like, his own mind, his own irrational thoughts, and just be like, oh yeah, I'm not crazy, I'm not wrong. Yes, you are. You are a crazy, sick fuck. If it was up to me, after I beat your ass, I would have made sure we sent you to a mental hospital so your brain can be studied for science, you bitch. Okay, up next we got Cioccolata. Now, that's just pure evil. Hatred, evil, whatever you want to call it. I can't make a list, especially the second part, without adding him in, because he was downright the most or second most hateful villain within the entire series. Like, it was insane. And if he's not top 2, he's definitely up there pretty high, because he literally did everything he did out of enjoyment. He enjoyed causing people pain. He's a psychopath. He would literally, he turned one of his test subjects into Seko, who whatever the fuck he is, and he would just be recording him doing horrible things, playing with people's insides. And to make matters worse, they're elderly people. It's not like there's someone in their physical prime to where they could maybe potentially rebuild their life after this. No, he's giving you literal lifelong issues for fun. He's literally mentally tormenting you. Like, it would, for the love of the game, it would be times he's not even touching you. He just comes to you like, yo, your family don't love you, and then walk away. Like, I can't imagine being 78. No one's coming to visit me in my nursing home. I'm getting wheelchaired around, and this fucking 15-year-old comes to me. You fat, lazy, your family don't love you, your life is worthless, you should kill yourself. You should. Just let me know. I record it. Like, come on, bro. And then, on top of that, once he got moved up, he just started randomizing it. It didn't matter if you were young, old, male, female, don't matter. You know why? He's gonna look at your chart like, oh, Eugene, Just a little bit. Okay. Let's go for a lobotomy. And to make matters worse, he makes sure your anesthesia is not at the right dosage. So midway through him working on whatever he's working on, you're going to wake up and be like, where's my lung? You don't know what he's taking. He could deadass cut your chest down the middle, take out your lung, and then have you wake up in the middle of it. For no reason. Pure evil, pure hate. I bet you Diavolo only let him join Passion because he needed more pure haters. Pure haters like him. Speaking of him, let's talk about Diavolo. He has to be the one to end off this episode. Because I'm pretty sure last episode I was tossed up between Diavolo and John A. because both of them were pure fucking haters. When you look up the definition of hate, there's only two images that may come up. Dio and Diavolo. Both of them hold a very special level of hate, but I have Diavolo maybe just a notch above him because he hated everything to the point where he was willing to have his own daughter killed. Innocent 15-year-old dead. At just the idea of his image going out to the public, anyone who even thought of it was almost as good as gone. Gone. And even after his death, he technically completed his true goal. No one ever knew his identity. Now, that is not Diavolo's true goal, but at least no one ever knew his identity. He'll just always be known as Unmarked Man 45,000 that floated in the fucking river near Italy and died. But seriously though, like, the amount of hate you have to put your own mother underneath a church right near your priest who takes care of you, and she's still alive, but she was tormented. We still don't know what he did to her. And then after your priest finds out, we can only presume you killed him right then and there with the pickaxe. Then you burn down the whole village. Great. Genuinely, even though Dio has done horrible things, when he was that young, he ain't do that. He burned down the Joestar estate, but he ain't burned down a whole village. What the fuck? Like, he kills anyone who just pisses him off. Like, did we forget that too? He killed a random fortune teller on the street. Even though he himself, not Diavolo, Doppio, he should have called Doppio then and there and told him, yo, walk away. Because if he knew that he was about to tweak, he should at least let Doppio get the chance to at least walk away. No, he just starts tweaking. Diavolo has so much hate in his heart, he does not even need family ties. He hates family ties. He wants no ties to anyone in this world and only wants to stand above everyone else. Like, he sees regular people as inferior. That's how much hate is ingrained in his fucking heart. That's ridiculous. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 5K, so anything helps. And until next time, peace.